Uganda's healthcare system is sick.
But the question is, how can we make them functional so that they can be able to deliver a better health service? Because you go to a Itojo hospital, but unless you have doctors and nurses and midwives provide the service, then it remains just a building.
What we have achieved as a country is the elaboration of access, whether it is to health, to primary education, to secondary education, and to university education.
Most of the things that government is trying to do are supply driven. They are not demand driven.
It's cheaper for government to provide education through the private sector, as it is doing right now, than through government schools.
Now, all of a sudden, government comes in and says, no, we are going to do roads ourselves. So you supply road equipment to districts. So what is going to happen with this capacity that has been built in the private sector? So basically, you have a policy reversal there that ends up actually undermining the delivery of public services.
We have UPE, Universal Primary Education, and it is free and entirely free. And then the parents and members of the communities think the children belong to government, the schools belong to government.